That's my bad, so I'll give you the SparkNote version. So the big theory about why people have this pain and fatigue following exercise, this can be a mental taxing exercise or physical exercise like they did in the study, and the reason why they're having these huge energy deficits, muscle pain, not able to recover after a workout, has been from the fibrous microclots that we talked about before with COVID, where these are basically, the theory was that they're flowing to the capillaries, they're clogging up the capillaries, preventing blood from being able to go there, so they're preventing oxygen exchange, local cell death, and then your surrounding local tissue is essentially not getting enough oxygen. If it's not getting enough oxygen and exchanging out carbon dioxide, then it would be causing cell death and issues. But they found out this wasn't the case. That's the big thing with the amyloid plaques, in that these weren't clogging up any of the capillaries at all, which throws that theory out the window. But these plaques are really sticky and they're not supposed to be in the skeletal muscle tissue. So because they're not supposed to be there, it causes an immune reaction to occur where a bunch of T cells and B cells flood the area, which can cause swelling and inflammation of the joint, and then also cell death because they're trying to remove these plaques. But the plaques are in a really hard to reach location, that sort of outer periphery of the skeletal muscle. So because it's really hard to clear them out, your body's kind of in this perpetual state of inflammation, which is further exacerbated by the exercise, because you're really stressing the tissues, which is going to cause the atrophy, so those tears in the muscle, potentially even mechanically cause these little plaques to get even bigger by having more sticks together, or just to cause essentially friction in the joint, so cause irritation, which re-stimulates the whole process. More immune cells flood, and that's the vicious cycle. But not only is that happening, but we also saw that the metabolics of the mitochondria, that powerhouse of the cell, that is disrupted as well. So that's a secondary action. So that tells us two things. One, that we need some sort of therapy to sort of break up these amyloid plaques. And two, a second therapy needs to be targeted toward the mitochondria itself to prevent them from not being able to convert energy as well. But essentially the big thing of this study is that it's throwing out that microclots in the capillaries, blocking the tissue's ability to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide, and it's saying, no, this other thing is happening.